Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be spinning the NBA Wheel of Ages to get an age for each player on our squad and build our team based on the ages that the wheel gives us. So if we spin and we get the age of 40, we could get LeBron James. For example, we have a wheel set up right here from 19 all the way to 99, and I am going to spin the wheel, get an age, and go find an NBA player who is or would have been that age, and to add them to our squad. We're going to spin the wheel 13 times to get 13 players to fill out our team, and hopefully we'll at least get 5 to 6 really good cards that can help us get a win. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if you all do subscribe. Without further ado, it is time for our first wheel spin, and our first wheel spin is going to be a significantly older age, 73 years old. I'm going to show y'all how I am doing this. 73 years old would put them born in 1951 or 52, depending on if their birthday has changed yet. So I'm going to go look at 1952 and sort by birthday. It has to be before today's date, May 22nd. So it'd be somebody born in 1952 before May 22nd. And honestly, the only player here who I see who I think is in the game is George Gervin, and I guess Maurice Lucas, but George Gervin is definitely the leader in the clubhouse right now. We'll sort by birthday here for 1951 as well. Look after May 22nd and see who else pops up. I guess Mike D'Antoni is 74 years old, or 73 years old, I'm sorry. And then yeah, I mean, I might be missing somebody, but I don't believe I am. Oh, Bob McAdoo. So it's either Bob McAdoo or who was the other one? I just forgot. Bob McAdoo or George Gervin. Let me go see who Tricky has. First player for the squad, Dark Matter George Gervin, coming to the team. Love to see it. I won't show you all the process for every single player, but I wanted y'all to see how I am getting each player. And so it is time to get into the second wheel spin. Give me an age of, I would like younger ages, realistically, in all honesty, because I'm going to have more options the younger the player. 68 years old. I have no idea who this could be, but let's find out. Mark Eaton would have been 68 years old had he not passed away in 2021. May he rest in peace. But this is an absolutely amazing selection for the second player on our team. Mark Eaton is an elite level card who should be an incredible centerpiece option for this team. I'd say we're off to a great start with 2 Dark Matters in our first 2 spins. So let's see if we can keep that going here in the spin 3. Give me a younger age. Give me an age of a current NBA player, or give me an 84-year-old man. Is there these older ages? I'm not 100% sure that all of these ages are going to have cards to select from, but let's go see if 84 years old gives us some options. The dentist, Terry Dischinger, would have been 84 years old. He passed away, I believe, last year as well, so may he rest in peace, Terry Dischinger. But Terry would have been 84 years old as of right now had he still been alive, and he is another interesting card to add to the squad. A pink diamond, and a pretty good one at that. Should be at least a solid backup, solid bench piece, if nothing else. But it's time to get our next player, and let's cross our fingers and hope that it's going to be somebody good. Somebody younger would be nice. I mean, good Lord, we're just getting older age after older age. 80 years old. Again, I'm just hoping there is a player or two who is in my team that we can add to our squad. There were only a couple of 80-year-old options to add to our squad for this age, but luckily one of them was Dark Matter Walt Frazier, who is an awesome card. We have a really nice squad cooking up so far through our first 4 cards. I got to be completely honest here. I'm really not annoyed at all about how this is shaping up. The team looks really good, and I'm hoping we can keep this going. I mean, I may only do 10 spins if I get really a good squad built through those spins, and as of right now, it's not looking like we're not even going to need all 13. I was concerned we were going to get some ages where I wasn't going to have some good options at all, but as of right now, I've had good options at pretty much every age, and I don't believe 46 years old is going to change that very much. I bet we have a good option here as well. Tracy McGrady was literally 2 days away from turning 46 years old, and his 100 overall would have been amazing, but Galaxy Opal Dirk Nowitzki will absolutely do the trick, especially considering Dirk is my favorite player of all time. Always happy to add him to the lineup. Galaxy Opal Dirk provides us with another very solid option as the 5th member of this team. Who is number 6 gonna be? Another younger player, in fact, a much younger player, a 34-year-old. There have to be some really solid options, I would think, for 34-year-old NBA players. I mean, on several, I would think, active players still playing, actually. At 34 years old, this would be my guess. Let's see who's interesting here. There's got to be some names. Jay Rich isn't bad. Jonathan Bender is only 34. Oh, that's 44. I selected the wrong year. I'm an idiot. I was looking at these names. I'm like, these guys are not 34 years old. They're 44 years old. That makes sense. Wow. Glenn Rice is 34. His son, Terrence Ross, retired. He's out of the league now. I'm looking at these names. I got to be honest. There's not an exciting one yet that I see in terms of like an actual good 2K card. We got anybody in 1990 after May 22nd? Please, I hope. Kemba, Drew, Loki, Drew, Dame, DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, Vucevic, Rocco. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the point guard, either Drew or Dame. Let's go see who we got. I think both Drew Holiday and Damian Lillard were solid options for this one, but I am going to go Drew Holiday personally. I love having a defensive point guard. He's also 6'5", a little bit bigger than Dame as well. To me, provides the most value out of my options. Had a couple other interesting options as well. John Wall was a good one, but I think we'll stick with Drew Holiday for this one. Got ourselves the youngest player on the team so far at 34 years old. And let's see if we can keep it up. We got at least 4 more spins. I may do a couple more depending on how the team fills out, but it's filling out really nicely now. So I don't feel like that's going to be super necessary. Did we just get the GOAT? LeBron James? LeBron James? LeBron Raymond James at 40 years old. Unfortunately, Tricky doesn't have his invincible. Not that that's really that big of a deal. I am completely and utterly fine with using 99 overall dark matter LeBron James, 40 years old. I don't even got to go look at my other options. I was always going to use LeBron. It was always LeBron at the starting small forward position for the squad. And let's see who the next player is going to be. I didn't even need to go look up an age for that one. I am completely happy with getting LeBron there. 86 years old. This is another one of those where I'm just hoping there's an NBA player available that we can even add to the squad. We have the option between two 86-year-old NBA legends, Jerry West and Oscar Robertson. Jerry West recently passed away. May he rest in peace. But I think I am personally going to go with the big O, Oscar Robertson. He's 6'5", and unfortunately, this player is going to have to play the shooting guard position as well, because the way this team is now shaped up, we only have power forward and center left to fill, and we had a shooting guard spot. So the big O is going to be our backup shooting guard. There you go. Very interesting addition to the squad right there, but at least we got ourselves an NBA legend, 86 years old, the big O, Oscar Robertson. 2 more spins to build a 10-man lineup, or at least that is my hope, and this should work out just fine. 30 years, 29 years old, actually. I guarantee there is a good NBA player or two at the big man position who's 29 years old. We had a couple of pretty solid options here. Miles Turner, Domantas Sabonis, and then he had Dark Matter Karl-Anthony Towns in his collection. So we decided to go with Dark Matter Karl-Anthony Towns to play either the backup power forward position or a backup center position or a starting power forward position. I don't really know yet, but I'm hoping to get either a power forward or center with this last spin right here. I gotta say, this team isn't amazing, but I think it is good enough to hopefully win with. And we're gonna see what happens. One last spin right here to see if we can add ourselves one final contributor to the team, and it is going to be a 55-year-old contributor, which would put that player born in either 1969 or 1970. Let's see who our options are going to be. Give me one last good card, specifically a big man. Alonzo Mourning is definitely in the lead right now. Looking at the rest of the names, I don't think there's any bigs right there. So let's check 1969 real quickly, and we will have ourselves... I don't believe any of these guys are better options than Alonzo Mourning. Maybe Christian Laettner. Yeah, Christian Laettner or Alonzo Mourning is going to be our final player for this team. I got to say, I'm not totally super confident about this squad. This isn't what I would consider an amazing team, but Alonzo, we'll just use him if he has his Galaxy Opal, and he does. This is a sketchy team. I got to be completely honest with y'all. I don't know that we're going to be able to win if we play against somebody good in this game, but we've got a team with at least a full Dark Matter starting lineup and a half-decent bench, and we'll see. Maybe this 10-man rotation, the Wheel of Ages, can get us a win. Let's go see if we can get the job done. Alrighty, our opponent has got Tim Duncan, SGA, Brandon Roy, LeBron, and Kareem. That's a good standard squad, not a ridiculously overpowered team or anything like that. overall, I would say it is a better team than the lineup that we are out here with overall, especially I would assume on the bench, but it's a team that I certainly think is going to be beatable. So hopefully we can get the job done and win this game, because if we cannot, the forfeit for this video is that I have to spin a wheel of every single player on this lineup, buy them on my account, and throw them up for a 500 MT snipe if I am unable to win this game. So definitely don't want that to happen. We want to make sure we get the win in this one. A lot of help defense there. They are over helping like crazy right now, and we would have had a wide open 3 there if not for that foul. Not a super scary start to the game though. He's not, doesn't look like out here swinging too much or anything like that, as we're going to go downhill with LeBron James. Hit our pop, Mark Eaton catch and shoot, and I missed it. First shot of the game is a wide open brick. That is never the way you want to start off a game. What are y'all switching for? That might be okay. Okay, 3-0 start down. That is never what you're looking for. Unfortunate. Luckily, he actually missed 2 of the 3 free throws. I don't know how you even do that, to be totally honest, with 100 overall, but he did it. So there you go. Karl-Anthony Towns walk into a 3 and knock it down. Oh my goodness, look at Cat go. That is beautiful right there. Stepping into a 3 with confidence and knocking it down. That's a great start for Karl-Anthony Towns. Not a guy who I really expected to be one of the lead contributors on this team, and we'll see whether he is or isn't, but that was a really nice start to this game. And I just passed it right into Kareem's chest. Ay. Stay up. Come on, Walt. Just check up. Go play D. Good. Help through here just a little bit. This dude doesn't seem like he's doing much movement at all right now. He doesn't have much of anything going. Step out here. Good defense, Cat. Move laterally, Cat. Stay in front. Rotate a little bit. We're good. Now we're back to LeBron. Beautiful. Watch the fade. Watch the rim run. Great defense. I just can't guard that better. That's perfect. Beautiful stuff. Let's run the floor. That's transition take. Apparently it's not transition take, but it probably should have been. That is all right. Tie ball game right now though. Let's see if we can keep ourselves in a good spot here. Maybe get an open 3 off this possession or something like that. Is he gonna just off ball in that corner? You're gonna give me a driving lane with LeBron James? You're gonna let LeBron Raymond walk to the rim? That's crazy. I will take it. Easy slam. LeBron with his first bucket of the game. Help down just a little bit. Now get back out. George Gervin's not a completely atrocious card. I don't love his jumper, but he is not a completely awful card, especially defensively. I do think he'll be able to get the job done. Good defense, Walt. Make sure we force reject the screen if possible. And step up here. Good. Move laterally. Beautiful. He's caged. Good D. Walt. Yes, sir. Big Walt Frazier is hooping right now. We got a 5-3 lead. We're playing great defense. Our opponent looks super duper boxed. I'm feeling pretty comfortable and pretty confident right now with these cards. I feel like, especially this starting lineup, they can get the job done, man. Like, this is a group that is going to be able to get what I need done at a high level. Push cross here. Is he really going to let me get downhill like that? Don't get out of the way, Kareem. You're too little for Mark Eaton. Nom. We'll take that. Easy dunk at the rim, and we got a 7-3 lead. This is beautiful. Can we keep it going here? Contest. Good D. Board. What? I get Walt is short, but he shouldn't just completely shoot over me. I don't know, man. I felt like that was pretty good defense, but I guess it is what it is. We get our 3 right back. Let's go. Big Walt Frazier. I love this card. Super good release. Very similar to like a Dark Matter Jason Kidd who's on my main lineup. So I definitely feel very comfortable using this Walt Frazier card in the team. And I think he's going to be able to do a good job for us. So good lateral movement here. Get up top to Shea. Beautiful. Help. That's fine. We'll give up the mid-range if that's what we got to give up. That's good D. Get the board. Let's go. Good job, George. Get this contest and the board. And we're running the floor. George Gervin. Chill. We're going to reset. We're going to back it up. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to cheese you a little bit. We're going to cheese you a little bit with that Karl-Anthony Towns backdoor cut. Drop step, dunk me, or layup. That works too. Karl-Anthony Towns with the bucket. We are up 12-6. This first quarter is going absolutely spectacularly so far. Watch the rim run. Move laterally. Stay in front. Try your best. I got blown by just a little bit. Good move right there. He got himself a bucket. 51 seconds left in the first, though. 4-point lead so far. Certainly can't complain about what is going on to this point in the game anyway. Back it out here. Boom. Okay, that's not exactly the animation we're looking for, but oh, that's cold. Oh my goodness gracious. Walt Frazier and 1-3 because he fouled the screener as I released the shot. That's a 4-point play. 3 for Walt and 1 for Mark Eaton. Walt Frazier is doing it right now. We got an 8-point lead. This is going better than I could have imagined so far. Good defense. Now we just help back out. Perfect. Beautiful. Now move laterally. Don't get backdoored. Just go under the screen here because it's Kareem. We're not worried about that. We're staying right under. Good job. We recovered well as well. Step up here. Contest, Cat, please. He didn't really get that good of a contest, but you know what? Good enough will work. pick and pop here, Gervin and Cats, 2 cards that I would generally not be using the pick and roll, and we get a win just like that. We get the victory. Let's freaking go. I hope y'all did enjoy this video. I'm gonna call the gameplay there just because a lot of the video was the team building, but I hope y'all enjoy this type of thing. Let me know what y'all would like to see in the future, other creative videos like this. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.